those are two things that I've really kind of been focusing on since I went to court on March 27th. I think I told you that, and I got it. I'm on a 6-month thing where it's going to be cleared for my record, or dropped, or whatever the case, but dismissed. That's what it is. But for now, I have to maintain no negative communication, and I haven't had any communication with him because I don't. It's easy for me to fall into saying something negative about him at this point. So I'm doing that, but I'm doing a live stream, and now my mom walks in. No, she's usually not. It's like, but it's okay. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. I guess I can move on to the next topic, being back home. Perfect segue, right? And so we do it live. Yes, and. Yeah, it was tense because there were behaviors that reminded me, being back in my parents' house, by the way. There were some behaviors that reminded me or triggered me, rightly so, unjustly so. And there were just some calibrations that had to be made, but once they were made, I feel like it's much better and back to normal, which is good. It's refreshing. It's recovering, or whatever the word is. And yeah, it's just been about handling the pressures and adjusting and adapting, which is a 24/7 job, or while you're awake, really. But this is a different kind of adaptation. It's more profound, and it's more calming because it feels more stable and tied to what my actual goals are and what I understand my values to be and my virtues to be. And I feel like I'm actually embodying those, especially now that I'm in a space where I don't have to perform metaphorically or figuratively, or approval, or perform for romantic approval or whatever. I don't have to do that. I let go of that toxicity. I let go of that toxic situation. And so I get to relearn and rediscover and re-understand what it means to be the best version of myself. And I get to do that without an anchor and without, a burden. Without someone who is gaslighting me into making me feel like I haven't progressed. Can't speak on who that is because I can't have negative communication. But you pick up what I'm putting down. We'll talk more about that later. I can't get in trouble with these courts. So we gotta leave that subject where it's at, and we're gonna move forward. So I think I actually this feels kind of different from how it was before, because I had some things on here that were probably going to be TMI and probably nobody's business really for me to be sharing quite yet. Probably was kind of negative. I mean, some missed opportunities, some background check stuff, while I'm in this 6-month period. It shows up on my background check, the DV thing. But that's just the statute in this state. That's just how it goes. He called the cops first. You already know what it is. Like, I learned my lesson about that. If I ever get into a fight or whatever, call the cops first. Anyway, my lesson is don't stay with somebody who's toxic, because to me, I didn't deserve that. Nothing I did that brought that upon me. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous way to think about it. That's a ridiculous way to treat yourself as somebody who is a victim. It's okay to treat yourself like a victim. It's not okay to make yourself a victim when you're not. It's not okay to fabricate culpability for others like my ex did against me. But it is okay to make yourself a victim, to acknowledge that you are a victim, and to hold space and be a witness to yourself in those experiences. Absolutely. I didn't bring any of that upon myself. I reacted in the way that I was taught as a man.